All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. And today we are actually winning because the bears have actually been controlled for I think 8 weeks straight, and finally we're beginning to see some things which are very much positive here for JASMY and the rest of the market, to be honest with you. So we'll talk about that and talk about how significant this moment here is for JASMY. Obviously, what we are now looking forward to, because something really big happened here. We haven't actually seen something like this in a very long time. Actually, some of the news that we are seeing today, it's history. Before we start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm in understanding that this information is very much relevant and we can spread it to as many JASMY holders as possible. Yeah, this price action is looking very good. And if this weekly candle happens to turn green, wow. Well, that will be something that is totally magical. In any case, what is very clear is that buyers were willing to step in here and buy the support level for JASMY. And I happen to be lucky to say, okay, I was going to buy the JASMY price at right around 1.7 cents, 1.66 cents, thereabout. And good that we got an entry. Yesterday on X, I was making a post saying that this is going to be a genius idea or a dumb move, actually, because I was, entering a long position here on JASMY with $500, but on a 10x average, my target is right around something like 8 cents, and by then the profits will be close to something like $15,000. We'll see what eventually happens, but this is just something that I'm trying out, right? I was trying to test my conviction here on JASMY to say, okay, what really, if you buy the support level here, how high can we go with the JASMY price that we'll talk about later on? But this bounce off of the support level is something that we really needed to see for JASMY. Then I'm also taking a look at the daily RSIs and trying to figure out, is this actually something that is very significant? And I'm realizing that, okay, throughout this whole run that we have had with JASMY, this is exactly where we have been supported on the RSI. So that's good enough, and we are looking like we are turning the tides. Now, let me just re-emphasize these things, right? I don't think this is going to be bouncing off in a quick straight line towards the upside. Yeah, we're going to have pullbacks every now and then, just as we have seen with other, bounces. For example, this here was a great bounce back in August. You can see that, yes, in as much as this was like a 50% drop, there was also something here that came which was right around a 33% drop towards the downside. These things can happen, so it's very important, number one, psychologically, just to prepare yourself and not to rush into big green candles like these ones we are seeing here for JASMY. I mean, JASMY is already up something like, I would say maybe 30%, yeah, 31% from the bottom that it was making. So it has already gone significantly very high. I'm not saying that you should be buying, but I also keep it at the back of the mind that, okay, you know what, a drop towards the downside one more time just to test liquidity is something that is very, very much possible, especially if the narrative is like news based like this. I mean, remember what happened with ETFs, right? We had that initial bounce, and then from there, I mean, price dropped a little bit much more, then obviously started pushing to us upside. So what we have seen in the market of late is the strategic, crypto reserve that the president of the United States of America was announcing, and it looked good. I mean, he started with XRP at Cardano, Solana, and then of course later on he had to include that BTC and Ethereum also there. But it doesn't end there, actually. Also, just valuable cryptocurrencies will be there. So this generally is bullish for all cryptocurrencies. Again, let me reiterate, immediate short term, the market can be shaky, but long term, this has actually changed the crypto market forever. Now think about how many people are now going to be coming to crypto. I'm talking about retail investors. Man, this thing has changed forever. So the next 2, 3, 4 months are going to be very much critical here, and I'm so bullish for JASMY because it can do so many great things as well. The potential is there. The community is very, very much big. The volumes, I mean, they're looking very good. We can also take a look at where we are today. We can see that the volume is up 160%. Yeah, we are still at $72 million. JASMY can go as high as $400 million, $500 million. But this, to me, I'm just treating this as an initial good reaction to a support level. Buyers are there, they have stepped in, just like what they have done in the past. You can see that was the same thing that we were having back here in August. That was also the case back in January 2024. In the coming few days or so, what we will now need is a reaction above this EMA weapons. Once JASMY is closing above this EMA weapons, I mean, it's pretty much over. Unfortunately, I mean, once we are getting towards those levels, we're looking at JASMY already at maybe 3 cents or something like that. So, that may be a little bit late to buy. So I would think that maybe it's a much better idea. Let's say we see JASMY pulling back in the next few days or something like that to maybe 1.8, there about 1.7. This is a good area to buy, in my humble opinion. And we will obviously be looking to buy the next wave towards the upside. I'll quote price targets in a minute, but I also wanted to show you that, remember the golden rule here on the JASMY price, right? If you are above the 50 daily moving average, good to go. if you're below the 50 daily moving average, it's not too good. We're still below that 50 daily moving average, but just as I have been saying, the theme of this video, this is a great start. We actually needed something like this. Now, we also have to look at things from a macro perspective, and one of our leading indicators has always been Ethereum. Now, remember, what we were looking forward to here is for Ethereum to get back to something like, $2,900. And yeah, we dumped very much strongly towards the downside. We hit a support level once again, and we're looking to head towards that level. So yeah, nothing has been confirmed just yet up until we hit and close daily candles above 2,900 for Ethereum. Yeah, that's going to be a go sign for everything else. But I also wanted to touch a little bit on the Bitcoin dominance, because it's looking like, yeah, it's going to fall eventually. Now, when this happens, charts which have got like a very strong pair against the BTC price, like JASMY, are going to flourish really well. I mean, also I would say that this post from Trump, the initial one, which was talking about XRP, Solana, and ADA, was a very clear message to me that this is altcoin season. So yeah, everything else is going to be going. I'm bullish on JASMY, I'm bullish on a whole bunch of other different altcoins. But the bottom line here is that this has been a great start to the month, and we will see how we progress from here, whether we're going to take a little bit much longer or we're going to, immediately start pushing towards the upside. Now, my price target for this whole thing, at least just referencing the peak that we were having right around 6 cents, I will be looking initially at the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. So that's right around 8.7 cents here for JASMY. Then, of course, the next one is 20 cents. So we're getting higher into those Fibonacci retracement levels. If you remember, like the big price targets that we have right around something like 54 cents as the best one. There's also 32 cents. Those levels haven't changed yet. I will show you in future videos, probably tomorrow. But first, let's get to the 1.618, the golden ratio, 8.7 cents. Then, yeah, let's get that 20 cents. From there, it's blue skies throughout. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.